Alright, so here I'm going to explain to you how to use the RetroArch emulator. This is it right here, so you just select that and you open it. Gonna take some time to load. Alright, so this is your main screen of RetroArch. So from here you can launch all the retro games, basically, like Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy, etc. So the first thing you need to do is you need to load a core, which is what's selected up here. So you press A to load your core. Depending on what game you want to play, it depends on which one you pick. So let's play a regular Nintendo game. Any of these three should work, but I've only tested the first one, so if you want to make sure, just click that one. So now you're ready to play a Super Nintendo game. Now take note, the first time you load a core, it'll take up to 20 or 30 seconds, and don't cancel it from loading, because then you could corrupt your memory card and that would mess everything up. It went faster this time because I just loaded it a second before. So after you have your core loaded, you're going to want to go to load content, and that's going to be to load up your game. And now you have to go to the correct memory card location. Ignore all these other ones. The one you want is SDMC. It stands for SD memory card. Running a game off your micro SD. So you click that, and in that directory, you want to go down to the ROMs folder. So you click ROMs, and we were going to play a Nintendo Entertainment System game, so we click on NES, and here, this is a really long list. It's hundreds of, almost thousands of games. A lot of games here. So just pick one, whatever one you want to play. Let's do heavy barrel. I have no idea what that is. So it'll ask you what core to use. Just use the main one you already selected, which is at the top. Just press A again. It's going to load it up. And there we go. Heavy barrel. Your game is now loading, and you control it with the D-pad and these buttons right here. I think you might need to use select to change one or two players. So, but yeah, pretty simple once you get the hang of it. It's nothing to it, but that's how you would find all games. Just depending on the game, you select a different core, whether it's Super Nintendo or Game Boy or whatever. And back in the ROMs folder on the SD card, you would just select the appropriate system. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll be around to help, and I hope that you found this video useful. Also, ignore these icons too. When you start up an emulator, it'll put an icon on your home screen. You don't need to worry about that. Just let it be. But you can always access any games directly through the RetroArch program, which is this one right here.